Borderlands 4 is an interesting game, and that's because people don't understand how good the game is. I played it for 35 hours, right? And it's actually pretty good. The gunplay is great, the abilities are great, the skill tree is great. The boss fights are actually pretty good too. Um, and people complain about the FPS being a bad problem, like oh my machine can't handle it, bad optimization. You idiots just need to turn down the sound. You guys are a bunch of fucking idiots, right? Well, let's be honest. The real issue about this game is the price tag. Okay, that's the big issue, and you just need to wait for it to go on sale. Don't be an idiot and pre-order it. Don't be an idiot and pay $110 like I did. Right? I'm just doing a review of this game because I like the Borderlands franchise. Right? 3 was garbage, and 4 is actually pretty good. I'm going to be honest. Right? So I played as Vex, right, which was a siren, right? And her abilities are pretty fun. She does these sort of plasma balls that you can shoot out. You can ignite them and exponentially increase the damage, and it's actually really fun, right? She can do lifesteal and stuff like that. And when you customize the skill tree, you can have a lot of fun with it, right? What I also did was I got a legendary sort of grenade, and I chained the damage. And what I would do is fight guys like 4 levels above me, and I had the most fun I've ever had in a video game in like 10 years. Not even joking. Like, it's actually really good. The story, story is the weak point, but it's not terrible like Borderlands 3. It's actually pretty good. So it took me about 30 hours to complete the game, right? And I did a bit of side quests afterwards, right? I'm probably going to go back to it later because I actually really liked it. It's actually definitely a good game. Um, I would probably buy it at half price, to be honest, if I was, money conscious. But other than that, it's actually pretty good. People are complaining about it being woke trash, but honestly, I don't know. Other than protein supplement jokes, gym bro dude jokes, I don't know. It's not terrible, right? The bosses are unique and exciting and fun. A lot of the side missions are pretty fun too. It's not just cookie cutter. They actually put, effort into making the game. When I drive around the world, it actually feels like open, alive, unique, varied, different biomes to explore. Uh, Different events that happen throughout the world when you're driving around, right? You can go off-road and have a completely different experience. Like, it feels like Far Cry 3, what it should be in the future. That, like, when did that come out? Like 15 years ago or something? Feels like a game like that would come out today. It's actually really good. You know, the grappling really works with the combat. You know, you can utilize it to actually make some really good combos, right? Um, the the guns are pretty cool. When you switch the guns, unlike Borderlands 3 and 2, they actually feel like they serve a functional purpose, right? In the older games, like, you would just run around and you would stick to one shooting type because it didn't really matter at all. But when you switch shooting types, it has different functions and purposes, right? You know, guns feel like they have a longer lifespan. Like, you could hold on to a gun for a long time and it can be functional and useful. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. Um, the art style was actually really good. Um, there's actually some cool moments during the end of the campaign, right? I haven't seen anything like it with another game. Um, yeah, it's actually pretty good. Um, what would the other flaws? Other flaws. There's not actually many flaws with this game. I will say that dialogue and cutscenes, there's a few bugs, especially because I played it at launch. You know, you'll end up starting a cutscene, right, or trying to after you know triggering a waypoint or starting a mission, and it won't actually play the cutscene or start the mission. Right? I've had bugs where you'll try and use a certain ability to open an area and it just doesn't work, or the area won't, start. And I've had bugs where there's one random world boss, like that you find in a cave in some obscure location, would just glitch through the wall. But that stuff can all be fixed. Um, this game's actually really good, and I enjoyed it. And I don't understand what the negative feedback is. Like, there's this problem in the gaming industry, right, where people think that because a game is AAA, it automatically makes the game bad, right? Um, they'll say that AAA is bad, they're terrible, they're trying to grab your money and stuff like that. They can't make good games anymore. It's all woke garbage. And people are running with that in the opposite direction now. Like, the pendulum has gone so far to the other side that people who talk about a really, good game being shit, just makes them look like clowns to me. And I don't really think that that's doing any good for reviewing and, sort of looking at games. So, yeah. Like, it's actually gotten so out of hand in the other direction, right? I'll give you an example. I played Silk Song the other week, and I dropped it because it was so fucking boring. Right? You do all the basic missions, right? Which takes like 6 hours. And then all the side content is a hassle and tedious to get to, and it's boring as hell compared to Hollow Knight, where I got like 30 hours out of that. It's just a reskin of the old game. And you may say, well, this one's a reskin. Well, no, they actually innovate in this game. They actually do more. It's not just a cash grab. So I might get some heat for that opinion, but it's my opinion. And yeah, you can't just follow the herd when you're thinking about like buying games and stuff, because, you're gonna get scammed. So my advice to anyone wanting this game, just wait till it goes on half price. It's actually a really good game, and I do recommend it. Yeah. I will probably be streaming this, doing some more side missions and stuff like that. Yeah. The campaign's interesting. There's a little bit too much of the sort of like artistic, like sort of like flair, like sort of like dyed haired people, but it's a fantasy world. Who really cares, to be honest? You just want to have fun with games, go in and shoot people and, rack up points, rack up, loot skill trees and stuff like that. And I think the way this game does it, it does it flawlessly, right? And if I had to rate this game as a game, I would rate it like an 8 out of 10 or something like that. Maybe higher. It's actually really fun. Just those other like if it didn't have all the other bullshit in it, it would probably be a 10 out of 10 game. I'm not even joking. Or maybe a 9 out of 10. I don't know. You can't really put 10 on it because that's like perfection. And not many games deserve that. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. It's actually really fun. And I do recommend getting it when you... Whoops, bumped the mic. Sorry there. When you can afford it. So yeah, that's my review. Yeah, like and sub to the channel if you enjoyed that little review. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.